Here we go. First, I just want to once again recognize the date today, 9/11, and what occurred 10 years ago, and how many thousands, millions of people were affected by it, and some really up close and personally, and just let all those people know that we continue to pray for them and support them, and again, in our country. I thought it was a special pregame, with a lot of emotion that you could feel deeply, and I just take my hat off to all those people that put their lives on the line every day for us to be able to go out there and play football on Sundays and coach football on Sundays. So as for the game, I think pretty clear cut. Doesn't need a lot of description. We did the things that if you do them, you're going to get beat. Turning the ball over, not stopping the run, not converting third downs, allowing big returns, missing kicks, things like that. That being said, I'm taking 100% responsibility for our team not being ready to go. Okay, you can point the finger right at Todd Haley. Okay, I'm taking 100% responsibility. That being said, I believe in those guys in that room over there. I really do. I believe in my team, and I think we got a chance to do special things. We're 0-1 in the first quarter of the season. Our goal is to win 3 in each quarter. All right, we have to get better to do that, but we're 0-1. 12 other teams lost today. Okay, we made it 13. We weren't very good. We got to be better. We'll be better. I believe in the guys. I believe in what we're doing and how we're going to do it. And I believe in their ability to steal their mind, okay, in the face of adversity and stick together as a team. And that's what we're going to do. Any questions?
Why do you think, I mean, you said it's all on you, but why do you think the team wasn't ready?
I just know that we weren't ready. The Buffalo Bills were better prepared today than the Kansas City Chiefs. The Buffalo Bills were more ready than we were, clearly, to play today than the Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, and we'll be better. We got to be better next week. But for today, we were not prepared, and I'm taking full responsibility for that, as I should.
The question was not why do you think that's the case. Why was that the case? Why were they more prepared?
Well, I'm not gonna dwell on a whole bunch of it, Nick. We weren't ready to play. It's a head coach's job to have the team ready to go. We weren't ready.
If I could ask a little bit about play selection. A lot of dinking and dunking. Was it to take advantage, two-step drops? Was that to take advantage of their rush or lack of confidence in your pass protection? Can you just kind of talk about all those little 2-yard outs?
Again, Randy, I'm going to say that when you play the way that we played, we've got to be across the board. We need a better plan. And a better game plan offensively, a better game plan defensively, a better game plan special teams. Okay, because there's not one you can look at and get real excited about. But again, like I said, I believe in our guys, and I believe that we will come back here and do everything we can to be 1-1 in the first quarter of the season.
The little rollout and drag to Leonard seemed to be a good play for you. Once you didn't get the challenge, they overturned the touchdown. Just how difficult did it make it to come back?
Well, again, we didn't come back.
Right.
We had a chance to make some plays and we didn't make them. But that play wasn't going to make a difference in that game. It just wasn't. At least judging by the final result.
Did you think any of it had to do maybe the way you approached the season? I know your goal was to be ready for September 11th, which is today. You'd said that through the entire preseason. You think the way you approached it?
If that's what you would infer from that, then I would say yes. Our plan was to be ready to go, as ready as we could be to go on September 11th. Okay. Also to be able to play 16 games. Okay, and try to figure out a way to get into the playoffs so we can accomplish our goals. And that's the number one goal, is to get into the playoffs some way, somehow. We weren't ready today. We're 0-1. We're going to do everything we can to get back to 1-1. Okay, next week against Detroit.
We talk about the defense a little bit. I mean, I gave them a short field early on, but just the defense in general giving up a lot of points and things like that.
Again, I just can't that group in there is a tight-knit group that's a team and believes in each other and stuck together today. There wasn't any signs to me of guys not doing that. So I believe we'll figure out a way to get better. You can't pin it on any one group except for the head coach. Because positions the defense we're in were positions that probably know we would have a lot of chance to succeed. But again, I got to have our team more prepared to play football games, and we got to have them more prepared to play next week.
Was there a specific moment, I mean, on the sidelines where that you sensed that Buffalo was more prepared for this than Kansas City was?
I'd say probably the first kickoff return.
How much did losing Barry affect the defense? We looked like they were certainly going a little deeper after he was not in there.
You know, anytime you lose somebody that is a big part of your team and plays a lot of plays, you know, that's going to be something that affects you. But again, how much it affects you is up to us to have guys, you know, and up to me to have guys ready to fill in. I talk about it all the time. Injuries are part of the game. If you lose somebody, you know, you got to have somebody ready to step in and fill the void. And in some cases, as history shows, those guys that step in to fill, that you're thinking just stopgap, fill the void, become even better players. So you never know how it's going to go. But today, obviously, that didn't occur.
You guys led the league in rushing last year. Today, you didn't run consecutive running plays until a few minutes left in the first half of what was your scoring drive. I mean, it doesn't seem like that's normally, you know, the Chiefs' style. Why was it so pass heavy early on?
Well, you know, Nick, there's so many things that happen in the game, you know, defensively and call-wise, you know, how the offensive plays go in. You know, some of them are run-pass, some of them are pass-run, some of them are just calls, some of them get checked, some of them get alerted, you know, in different words, you know, that change the play. And sometimes, you know, I think in the end you'll see some of that happen. But again, it wasn't gonna make a difference in the outcome today. I don't think. You know, we just need to be a lot better.
Can you talk about the no huddle a little bit? I mean, was that a disappointment too, that wasn't able to generate anything?
You know, again, Randy, we weren't able to get a whole lot generated in general. So, you know, we've got it's up to us as a coaching staff to figure out again all these basic things that I've talked about, what your guys can do, how you can play them, what positions you can put them in to succeed, and we didn't get that done today. You know, there were very few things to get real excited about on a day like today.
And special teams, yeah. Kickoff return to start the game. Dustin had a couple undusted punts. Suckup wasn't a layup, but a 40. Just talk.
Randy, again, I've said it about as clear as I can say it. We weren't ready to go. That's my responsibility. I'll have them more ready to go next week, which we need to have a chance to get back to 1-1, which is the number one goal right now. Get to 1-1, okay, and that's the name of the game. 13 teams lost today. We're one of them. Doesn't matter how you lose in this league. It really doesn't. You know, you've heard it a million times. There's no moral victories. You know, we were bad. We were bad pretty much from start to finish.
Is there anything positive you can take away from this, Steve?
Our guys, I believe in our guys. I really do. I think we've got a good, talented, young core group of guys that believe in each other, and that core group has been part of seeing this team start in the right direction, okay, over the last couple years. And I believe that's what's going to continue to happen. And it's going to happen because of that core group of guys that stick together and find a way to get a little better every day.
Okay.
So, thank you.